Do you know what irony is? Hmm, I hear people use that word all the time. They say things like, hey, that's ironic. But do you really know what it means? Today, we're going to learn about the three different types of irony. In the lesson that follows, you will learn about verbal irony, dramatic irony, and situational irony. When the video is over, your job is to log in to Schoology and complete the assignment under three types of irony. Ask me any questions if you have them. The three types of irony: verbal irony, dramatic irony, situational irony. What is irony, you may ask? Irony is about expectations. Irony is when you expect something to happen and the opposite happens. Something is only ironic if what happens is the exact opposite of what was expected. Check out this list. It says, I hate three things: vandalism, irony, and list. However, the person is a vandal, and the person did create a list. So it is ironic that someone who hates vandalism would actually use graffiti. It is ironic that someone who hates list would actually create a list. The three types of irony will be explained further. Remember, they are verbal, dramatic, and situational. What does verbal irony mean? Verbal irony is when a character says one thing but means the opposite. We usually call this sarcasm, or when someone is being sarcastic. For example, the locker room smells really good. We all know locker rooms do not smell good at all. Here's another example. Awesome. Another homework packet. We know people really don't like homework packets. So why would the person say awesome when in fact they're not excited about receiving more homework? Does this look like a good smelling locker room? It probably smells awful, right? However, it says the locker room smells really good. Hey, that person is using verbal irony. Verbal irony. Dramatic irony. Dramatic irony is when the reader understands more about the events of a story than a character. As the viewer or the reader, you know something that the character does not. Here are some examples. Tim's parents are proud of the A he got on the test. But we know he cheated. Here's another example. Alex writes a love poem to Judy, but we know that Judy loves Devin. Check out this picture. Here, the person is screaming for help. I'm drowning, I'm drowning. But if the person only moved over a little bit more, he could be safe. He could probably stand on this ledge or the rock. When it comes to dramatic irony, the audience knows more than the character. This can be funny or tragic. Situational irony. Situational irony is when what actually happens is the opposite of what is expected. Here are some examples. General Sedgwick's last words were, "They couldn't hit an elephant at this distance." His last words were, "They couldn't hit an elephant at this distance." But he was hit. That is situational irony. Or the fact that Bill Gates, who we know as the founder and creator of Microsoft, actually uses an Apple computer. That would be situational irony because something about the situation is completely unexpected. For example, when you look at picture A, we expect for a dog to chase a cat. But what if the cat was actually chasing the dog? That would make us feel like it is irony because, in fact, it's unexpected. We anticipate and expect for dogs to chase cats. So when a cat chases a dog, that's considered ironic. Check out this roofing business. It says Watkins Roofing. For a company that specializes in roofing, you would expect for them to have a pretty safe roof. When it comes to situational irony, what actually happens is the opposite of what we expect. So let's review. Irony is about something happening that is unexpected. If unexpected by a character, it's dramatic. If unexpected by everyone, it's situational. If it's sarcasm, it's verbal irony. Now that you've learned about the three types of irony, apply those skills to the following questions. Check out the next assignment to answer the multiple choice questions. And number 7, you will be responsible for pairing the events with the appropriate statement that makes it a form of irony. Raise your hand when you are finished.